There are some individual, does anyone have an individual coccyx in their box or no? Not necessarily. You maybe not, okay? All right. What do you want to call the holes then? Make it up. Sacral foramina. Done. Okay. So it goes body, sacral foramina. Okay. You guys agree that this is the most lateral part right here? These are just called lateral masses. Lateral mass. What's mass? Mass is just leg. Wait. Can you give me? Oh, you can find it. Yeah, let's see. Look at the individual coccyx right here. Isn't that cute?
Cute.
Could be like a earring or something, right? Okay.
So cute.
Yeah.
Some weird people out there.
Some weird people out there.
Somebody's my word.
Okay. Now, what was this again?
Lateral mass.
Lateral mass, right? What were these again? Body? Body? Holes? Sacral foramina. Okay, if this was your face, wouldn't you agree that these would be where your ears are?
Yeah.
On the sides? These are called auricular surfaces.
Auricular surfaces.
Auricular. Auricle means ear. Okay? Now, this is where, guess what happens?
Articulate.
This is where they form a joint. You see that? See that? This is your little, we'll do this next time. Actually, next week more. You'll feel really hip when you do this one. Okay? So that right there, they form a little joint. As the woman gets pregnant, what happens to that joint? It breaks. it just loosens up. Okay, it doesn't break. Okay, so we'll talk about that later. 6, right? Now, what's this, you guys?
Sternum.
Right here. Sternum. If you go to your sternum list, there's 3 bones.
Manubrium.
Doesn't it look like a spear with a handle? Are you following me? Don't think of the cartilage right now, but this will look like a sword, right? What's Spanish for hand? What is it? Mano? Okay. This is called the Manubrium. This is the handle. Because this is where your handle of your spear, right? Okay. You see how this is the main body of the spear? So this is called the body. Or you can call it the gladiolus. What are you going to call it? Thank you. Yeah. The gladiolus, like a gladiator. Yeah, that's true. Which was a good movie, right? Now, finally, you guys see the little tip right here? This is called the xiphoid, or the xiphoid process. So just the very, very tip. Okay? Now, when you do CPR, you feel for that. Do you do CPR right on the xiphoid? No, because then you're doing CPR on the liver. That doesn't work very well. Okay? So what do they say to do? Find the xiphoid, 2 fingers above it, and then you do CPR on the body, right? If they're older, can you crack ribs?
Yes.
Absolutely, especially with osteoporosis. Most people usually don't go deep enough. All right, you got to go like 1.5 inches deep enough. You may crush ribs, okay, in that process. I'm gonna say it and then hurt them at the same time, right? Yeah. And in Japan, they did I think it's been 7-8 years now. They did a study of whether or not when they do CPR, should they do mouth to mouth. Remember, it was 15-2 before. So in Japan, they said, let's try an experiment where we don't give them any mouth to mouth. Leave it to the Japanese, right? I mean, it's just really hygienic that way. It's I don't want to, And so they did this study. Guess what? It was about the same, okay, the success. So now you just do compressions, right? So you don't have to do the mouth to mouth, okay? So you just do compressions, right? Yeah, who volunteered for that? Yeah, I don't want the mouth to mouth, right? All right, so again, what's the bone?
Manubrium.
Manubrium, bone?
Body.
Bone. Xiphoid process. Really, this whole thing, you guys, is what kind of feature?
Sternal Angle.
skeletal feature, right? So if I say, oh, name the skeletal feature, you're just going to say what? The whole thing is the sternum. Okay. I think the only other thing on here is is sternal angle on your list?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just make a note. Sternal angles between the manubrium and the body. Okay. Okay. Now feel this on yourself. Find your sternum and go right on top of the sternum. You guys feel that there's a little notch right there?
Yeah.
Now jam it really hard. I'm kidding. If you do that really hard, it really hurts. You notice that? It's like a pressure point. Yeah, sternal rub. If somebody's unconscious, you think they're like messing around, rub them really hard here, and it'll wake them up. If they're like pretending to be unconscious, they'll wake up. Okay. Now when you go here, you guys feel a little notch? You feel the two bones on either side of that?
Clavicle.
What the heck is that?
Clavicle.
These are your clavicles on either end. You're feeling like right in between, right there. He doesn't like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, do your thing, and then if